president is going to be on offense against drug cartels and drug trafficking in the United States. It destabilizes not just the country, but the entire Caribbean basin. These particular drugs were probably headed to Trinidad or some other country in the Caribbean, at which point they just contribute to the instability these countries are facing. So the president's been very clear that he's going to use the full power of America, the full might of the United States, to take on and eradicate these drug cartels, no matter where they're operating from and no matter how long they've been able to act with impunity. Those days are over.
Now, you would think that Nicolas Maduro had some damn sense. You would think that this man had some kind of sense. But that's the problem when you're dealing with wicked dictators. They have a God complex. So Nicolas Maduro comes out and says, U.S. secret regime change. Trump warns Trump stain his hands with blood. Yeah, he gonna stain his hands with blood. Your blood. Yeah, that's what's about to happen. And the American people are not about to have no problem with it at all. This is the one thing I don't think people get. Quite frankly, the American people really don't have a problem with war as long as it don't affect their bottom line. Yeah. The reason why the Ukrainian war became such a huge issue is because it came to the American people's attention that you're giving billions of damn dollars to the Ukraine, combined with the fact that you're giving billions of damn dollars to illegal aliens, and they suffering all over the place. Gas prices high, food prices high, rent high. You know what I'm saying? Rent high, giraffe coochie out here in these streets. But what this President Maduro don't understand is, another person named with a cigar type name. What Maduro don't understand is, see, when the American people fat and happy, they will sit there and cheer on your destruction. Yeah. They will sit there and stream and meme you to death while you get blown up. It'll be a ship getting blown up, boom, and people be putting it all over there. Man, you saw how they blew up Maduro? Man, that's crazy. They don't give a damn about you, Maduro. How many of y'all give a damn about what happened to Maduro? I guarantee you, put your hand up if you care. Anybody put your hand up? No, you don't care. You want to know why you don't care? You want to know why you don't care? Because quite frankly, outside of him sending fentanyl here and killing everybody, you wouldn't know who the hell he was. The reason why we know who Maduro is and the reason why he's on the radar is because he sent Tres Doragua gang members here to murder, pilfer, and sell dope everywhere. If he was just down there chilling, doing this thing, doing some dancing, whatever, nobody wouldn't give a damn. But no. Now you're on America's radar, and they're going to blow you up. And I don't have no problem with them blowing you up. And I'm pretty sure the majority of American people don't have no problem with them blowing you up. I'm sorry, they just don't. And this is the lesson that Maduro's about to learn. I don't know if you've seen the videos of Maduro and his soldiers kind of like in the dust, beating on the dust, and he's walking down this aisle. I'm going to see if I can find that for you. But Maduro don't stand a chance. He don't stand a chance. Yesterday, he came out with a video saying that he was pleading with Donald Trump not to attack him. Today, he comes out and says, oh, the blood is going to be on your hands. Yes, Maduro, blood shall be on the hands of the American government, like a lot of other blood is on the hands of the American government. The difference in this case is you are responsible for the death of millions of Americans with your drug smuggling. And more importantly, the blood of millions of innocent children is on your hands, sir. The ones that were trafficked through your country into America. The ones that have been murdered at the hands and raped at the hands of your gangs, which are technically a part of your government. Hold on. Now, this is supposed to be a video of the citizens in Venezuela marching to enlist in the war. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Could it be propaganda? Yes. They better hope it's propaganda. I mean, they really better hope it's propaganda. Because I don't think these people understand the hellfire that's going to come for them. Now, I'm not sure what they've offered you. I'm not sure what they told you. If you work for us, we'll do this. But, bruh. We talking about the United States of America Army. We talking about a bunch of savages, sir. And here's the crazy thing. Typically, they would fight for stuff that was really unrighteous. Turn that crap off. Typically, they fight for stuff that was unrighteous. So you can march in the streets all you want. It's going to be bombs, kabooms. Let me go back. You remember You remember when Soleimani got killed? Hold on. Remember Soleimani? Y'all remember when Soleimani got killed? Remember the bomb they hit Soleimani with? Hold on. I'm sorry to bring y'all to CNN, but I got to bring you to CNN because, quite frankly, YouTube will sit there and say, oh, you just showing a bomb dropping and that's violent. So I got to let CNN I gotta let you see CNN show you a mother of all bombs dropping, so YouTube won't hit me because they can't hit CNN for their own footage, so therefore they can't hit me. But you recall when this happened, when he and how people reacted to him dropping the mother of all bombs, right? You don't think he'll drop another mother of all bombs? What happens if one of the mother of all bombs hits anywhere near where Maduro is? And clearly he can hit Maduro today with anything he wants. He can hit Maduro with the rod of God from our space station and destroy them. And there'll be a nuclear blast without any nuclear fallout. So, I mean, this is just dumb on the part of Maduro. And then there's this concept and idea that China is going to back him. Maduro, you're retarded. China, I'm not about to back you. China not doing that. China ain't that stupid.
The U.S. Air Force dropped a 21,000-pound bomb in eastern Afghanistan, the first use ever of this weapon in combat. This is a weapon called the Massive Ordnance Air Blast Bomb. It was dropped in eastern Afghanistan in Nangarhar province against a complex of ISIS tunnels, personnel that had been assembling in that area of Nangarhar. The U.S. military had this weapon in development for years, but now today, just a few hours ago, dropping the bomb in combat, according to U.S. officials, for the first time ever. This massive 21,000-pound bomb, we have video we're showing of the testing of the bomb, but again, not used in combat until today, we are told. This is such a heavy bomb, such a large bomb. It is put in the back of a cargo plane, a special operations cargo plane, and basically pushed out the back of it. Now they've dropped it on this ISIS complex of fighters in eastern Afghanistan. This is an area where just a few days ago, a U.S. Special Operations soldier was killed in action in a firefight with ISIS fighters. It's an area the U.S. has been trying to go after to clear ISIS out of there. An extraordinary use of this weapon to put mildly how seriously the U.S. Air Force takes this bomb. The official name is the Massive Ordnance Air Blast Bomb, MOAB, Moab. The nickname inside the Air Force for this, quite seriously, is the mother of all. So the U.S.
The mother of all damn bombs. The mother of all damn bombs. And you know what? I'm going to keep it real with you. I hope you go down there and blow up every last one of them people that enlisted. Somebody gonna say, well, that's not Christian. Like, no, it ain't. You don't understand. If you gonna support a man who's a cartel drug dealer that ships drugs to America to kill the sons and daughters of America, then I think it's about time we sell our cloaks and get our sword. And I'm fine with you selling your cloak and getting you a sword and then chopping some heads off out here in these streets. That's one of the problems that we have in America. It's a massive problem we have in America, which is, oh, turn the other cheek. No. The Bible talks about turn your other cheek to your brother in the faith, to a fellow Christian who offended you. Go read it closely. That's who he's talking about turn the other cheek to. He ain't talking about turn the other cheek to somebody that's coming to your house to rape and pillage your wife and your children. No. You're going to burn in hell. Yeah, because that's your job to protect them. That's your duty. So, yeah, these people need to be blown up. Every last one of them. And I know I sound bloodthirsty, but I'm telling you, they're gonna get their issue. Now, right now, Donald Trump is surrounded Maduro because he's sending him a message. And this is what I love about Donald, because if you pay attention to it, you'll know his tactic is, okay, it's peace through strength. He said it, peace through strength. And it's the same thing that you see in every engagement with Chicago and Washington, D.C. I'm going to use strength to bring peace. I'm coming into Chicago. Y'all better get it together. All right, let's talk. I'm coming to Chicago. You get it together. Call me. We're not going to call them. Call me. We're not going to call you. You're this. Peace through strength. You just saw it happen in Washington, D.C. Peace. No murders. No nothing through strength. So he surrounds Maduro. Surrounds him. Hold on, let me show you the surrounding real quick so you won't think I'm lying. So you won't think I'm lying to you. So you won't think I'm lying. Here we go. Let's let the people tell you.
The U.S. is sending 3 warships to the waters of Venezuela as part of a major counter-narcotics operation. A White House official has confirmed this to CBS News. Let Counter-narcotics operation. A White House official has confirmed this to CBS News. We're told that the USS Gravely, the USS Jason Dunham, and the USS Sampson will depart for the region over the next few days. Now, this is a part of President Trump's effort to combat threats from Latin American drug cartels. CBS News senior national security correspondent Charlie D'Agata is at the Pentagon with all the details. So, Charlie, great to have you on. Can you further explain why the U.S. is sending warships specifically to Venezuela?
Yeah, Tarika, officials I've spoken to here say this is strictly a White House decision. This isn't necessarily a military decision. And as you said, the White House.
Jackass, a White House decision is a military decision. Guys, who's the head of the military in the United States of America? Who controls all that? Just who controls it? Who controls the military of the United States of America? The president. This is why I don't like using these people, because they lie. This is a White House decision, not necessarily a military decision. What? And then let me go rewind it so you can see the stupid look on his face, because he know he lying. Watch, I'm gonna rewind it, and you're gonna see he lying.
Officials I've spoken to here say this is strictly a White House decision. This isn't necessarily a military decision. And as you said, the White House has told us those 3 guided missile destroyers, the Gravely, the John Dunham, and the Sampson, are expected to head to the waters off Venezuela over the next few days to combat threats from Latin American drug cartels. 4,000 sailors and Marines will be part of that mission. In fact, yesterday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt didn't even rule out the possibility of U.S. troops on the ground in Venezuela. And that the president is prepared to use every element of American power to stop drugs from flooding into the United States. So deploying these.
Y'all remember they did this movie? Quentin Tarantino did this movie. I think it's called Sin City. It was like this black and white movie. And they had a dude with the stupid face and the chin. He got the same face as that dude off that movie, Sin City. Remember the Quentin Tarantino movie? By the way, I love Quentin Tarantino movies. One of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies is Reservoir Dogs. Mr. Blue, Mr. Black, Mr. Orange, Mr. Green. Remember him back in the back seat of the car just bleeding out on the white seat? I mean, it was beautifully violent in its making, in its nature. Never mind, sidebar note. Let me let Sin City man keep talking for a few more minutes, then I'll come back. Sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
These battleships is apparently part of that effort. But I have to mention, this isn't the first time destroyers have been deployed to the region. In fact, the Gravely, as I just mentioned there, had been patrolling the Caribbean Sea for months.
And when you think about the drug operations and just how complex, we've been talking about this for years, how much of a difference is this expected to make?
Again, we're talking about a show of force, a deterrent, and they are working closely with the Coast Guard that has been patrolling those waters for years. So really, it's a question of scale. I mentioned the Gravely there. Navy officials said it had been part of a drug interdiction back in May. That just gives you an idea how long this has been going on. They seized 860 pounds of cocaine. A few days ago, the Sampson and its crew intercepted drug smuggling vessel seizing around 1,300 pounds of cocaine. That was in the Eastern Pacific. So they try to position their ships along known drug trafficking corridors. They've also stepped up their surveillance, and this is kind of important. Special Navy aircraft are patrolling that area too. But look, it's a big sea to patrol.
All right, that's enough of this clown. We need to do a check. We're going to do a check on me real quick. I just want to make sure, and I want to tell you guys this for the record, then I'm going to stop. For the record, and I want you to tell me this, and you feel free to call me demon possessed. This is perfect. Thank you, Jesus. This is the perfect look. You see how his lips, the outside of his lips, his smile go way on this side of his face? That's a damn demon. Now, let's do a James Williams check to make sure I don't have no demon like that. See how my face don't do none of that? Look at them lips. Look at them perfect black lips right there. Don't extend like that or nothing. Don't do none of that. Now, if you look at your husband or your wife and their lip go way over here and it crack way over here, look at that. That's some smoking them cigars right there. And it go way over here like this, you married to a damn demon. And I don't know what else to tell you other than the fact you married to a demon. Now, you go and get your exorcism for them. You know what I'm saying? While they sleep, hit them at night with some holy water. Psh, come out. Psh, in the name of Jesus, come out of there. But that thing right there is a damn demon. Let me make myself small. Look at that. Look at that. That's a damn demon. Look at it. Look at it. Man, you crazy. No, I ain't crazy. Look at it. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in and make it big. Look at it. I want TV to lie today. Yes. Yes, it wasn't a military decision. It was a White House decision. I know that didn't sound right. You see it? Yeah. I be trying to tell y'all, man. Keep watching the waters, man. I'm out of here. Maduro gonna get done in if he don't stop it. And I'm telling you, the day they start bombing them, I'm gonna open a bottle of champagne and I'm gonna smoke a cigar right here and go live. And I'm gonna get drunk live on stream. I'm not gonna get drunk because I really don't want to get drunk. I'm gonna have a couple of sips. No, I ain't even gonna do that. I'm gonna make myself an old fashioned with a ball of ice, not a square ice. Because when I do have a drink, I'll have an old fashioned. And I don't like the square ice. Like a ball, I get a ball of ice. I'm gonna have my cigar. I'm gonna sit right here. And we're gonna watch them drop bombs over Baghdad. You wanna know why? Because they killed a whole bunch of people with their dope. Yeah, they killed a whole bunch of people with their dope. DW. Well, you know it's the CIA. Yeah, I know it's the CIA. Yeah, I know. You right. You 100% right. But what we gonna do? What you think? The scandal? We gonna go find B613 or something? What you got Huck next door to you or something? You gonna find command? No, you ain't gonna find command. I can't do nothing about command. So the only thing I can do is celebrate the people getting destroyed that can be destroyed, man. Yeah, that's all we could do.